Hello dear students, here it is our important question. There are 156, 208 and 260 students in groups A, B and C respectively. Buses are to be hired to take them for a field trip. Find the minimum number of buses to be hired if the same number of students should be accommodated in each bus. Okay, so there are groups of students, three groups of students. In a first A group there are 156 students, in group B 208 students, in group C 260 students, and these are all are taken to a field trip. For that buses need to be hired. So what is the minimum number of buses to be hired if the same number of students should be accommodated in each bus? So for that we need to find highest common factor of these three groups. So let us take the given groups. Given groups A 156, B 208 and in C 260. And we know that here 156 is lesser than 208 is lesser than 260. So let us first find HCF of these two numbers. So let us take these two numbers first. Now HCF of 156 comma 208. Since this is A and this is B, here A is greater than B. Now we will find HCF of these two numbers. Then 156, 208, ones are, so divisor is equals to dividend into quotient plus remainder. So according to Euclid's division algorithm, A is equals to B into Q plus R will get. If R is 0, division ends here, otherwise the algorithm, according to algorithm, the process will continue. So here one time 156, the remainder here is, on subtracting 2, here we have 5, 52. Now the remainder becomes B and here the divisor becomes A. Then division algorithm, so we will apply on these two, 156. So this is 3 times 156, remainder 0. So therefore HCF of 156 and 208 is 52. Therefore HCF of 156 comma 208 is equals to 52. Now we will find HCF of the remaining number and this. Okay, so since highest common factor of these three, so common factor for these two, again common factor for this as well, right? Now HCF of 52 and 260. So again let us take this is A, this is B, A is greater than B. Now we will divide with 52, 260. Divide 260 with 52. 52 5s are 52 5s are 260. This becomes 0. So here remainder is 0. Therefore HCF is 52. Therefore HCF of 52 comma 260 is equals to 52. And finally therefore HCF of 156 comma 208 comma 260 is equals to 52, which means 52 is the highest common factor for all these three numbers. 52 divides this as well, this as well, this as well. So in 156, how many groups of 52s are there? In 156 can be divided into, now group A can be divided into 156 upon 52. This becomes 3 groups, okay, which requires 3 buses. for group B, we have 208 upon 52. So how many times? 4 times, which means group B can be divided into 4 groups of equal number, and therefore for group B it requires 4 number of buses. And for group C, that is 260 upon 52, this becomes how many groups? 5 groups. So 5 groups of equal in number, therefore it requires, for group C it requires 5 number of buses. Therefore total number of buses required for A, B and C groups is equals to 3 plus 4 plus 5. This becomes 12. Therefore 12 number of buses required to accommodate these all groups, equal number of students in each bus. Clear? Look at once again. So there are 156 students, 208 students and 260 students in groups A, B and C respectively. Buses are to be hired to take them for a field trip. Find the minimum number of buses to be hired if the same number of students should be accommodated in each bus. Okay. So to get each equal groups among these different groups, so we need to find HCF of these 3 numbers. Are you clear? That is highest common factor of these 3 numbers. So in group A we have these many students, group B these many students, group C these many students. Now we will find HCF of by taking any 2 groups, HCF of these 2 numbers. So by using Euclid's algorithm, we got HCF of first 2 numbers is 52. Since HCF of these 2 numbers also HCF for the third number, now find HCF of this number and the remaining number. Then we got that is also 52. Therefore HCF of this and this as well 52. So HCF of these 3 is equals to 52. So therefore in each bus we can accommodate 52 students, right? Now let us find how many buses are required to accommodate these all students. So group A we have 156 students, so divided by 52 we got 3, which means for group A it requires 3 buses, as well as for group B 4 buses, for group C 5 buses, and total 12 buses. Therefore total number of buses required for A, B, C groups is 12. This is it.